Alright, today we are looking at the Star Wars Summer 2021 sets. Although this is old news, I just wanted to try a new video like this and see what happens. Although I don't really have an audience right now, it's still something, fun to try. And who knows, maybe I'll do something like this in the future when more sets come out. This video is going to be like my opinions and my thoughts on it. And yeah, at the time of this recording, it is July 31st. I wrote the script for this on July 22nd, so some things might sound a little outdated, but yeah, I'm just gonna maybe release this today because tomorrow they officially release the Summer 21 sets. So yeah, I live in the US, so the sets haven't been released, or at least where you can buy them in the store yet. But yeah, I just wanted to do this because I've seen stuff on online, like YouTube, Reddit, TikTok, and Instagram, where people are finding them early. So yeah, let's get into it. So this set, our first slide here is set 75310. It is the duel on Mandalore. The set retails for $20 in the US and is based off the Clone Wars Season 7. The main draw for this set is the minifigures, which I must say are incredible. Although Darth Maul comes with the character encyclopedia, it is good to see him back in the set. I love his torso design along with the leg printing. The Ahsoka minifigure is one that we got last year in the AAT. Although she is the exact same, she's still a really good character. The build itself is okay. I really like the orange and the back window of it, as well as the box, the prison Maul is held in. My biggest problem with the set is really the pricing. For me, $20 is too much. I personally think it should be around $15, but since in Star Wars, you have to add the Star Wars tax. I don't really think I'll get it, mostly because I have the Ahsoka minifigure from last year, and I just recently got the character encyclopedia with the Maul, which I like better, kinda. But who knows? Maybe if it drops to $10 in a year or two on clearance, I might get it. I actually do really like the builds, but to me, it's just not worth the value. The second slide here is set number 75299, Trouble on Tatooine. It usually retails for $30 in the US, and it is based off the Mandalorian show from Season 2. It has already come out and has been out for some time. It comes with the Tusken Raider, the Mandalorian, and Grogu. I think the biggest draw for this set is the Mandalorian and Grogu. Overall, I think the set is okay. It's kind of an average Star Wars set. As you can see, there's 3 different main structures. You got the speeder bike, you got the little hut, and you got the ballista. I'm usually a sucker for all LEGO Star Wars speeder bikes, and I love them, and I've heard that this can fit perfectly into the Razor Crest, which I already have. So I might get this. I'm debating whether or not to get it. I think this is okay. It's an okay build, and that's okay. I have Obi-Wan's hut, so in terms of huts, that's not really much. But yeah, usually on Amazon or Walmart, this set is on rollback for $24. So I was thinking about getting it, but then I was thinking of maybe if I get this, or should I get the Mandalorian Forge, which comes out in September, which we just got more HD pics, which has better figures, and personally to me, I don't know about the build because again, I really do like the speeder, and I have the Razor Crest, which already has Grogu, and I have Obi-Wan's hut, which already has the Tusken Raider, and if I get the Mandalorian Forge, I'll get the new Beskar Mando. But I don't know, I really like this set, and I'm still not sure whether or not I'll get it, but I know for sure I'll get the Mandalorian Forge, which again, at this time I made this slideshow, it wasn't released in HD, so I didn't include it, but I really like that set, and I will get it. So yeah. Our third slide here is set 75311, the Imperial Armored Marauder. Now, I really like this set. It's based off the Mandalorian Season 2. I forgot which episode, but it has Greef Karga, 2 stormtroopers, and I think it's Mordor Trooper? I don't know. But it also it's just the build, nothing else, no little side builds except that, but I'm still considering that a weapon, not really a side build. But I do like sets that's mostly focused on one main build instead of trying to have other little side builds. The Stormtrooper helmet is based off the one in Rebels. I don't have one of those, and I think it would be cool to get it, but I really love that one. As I said earlier, I really like that Stormtrooper. As I said earlier, I already have Grief Karga from the Razor Crest, but this one is more detailed, and I like him better. In terms of like the build on this, I think it's pretty good. I like like I've seen videos and reviews on it where it can like open up and it has a little like places where they can all sit, and I think it's really good. It's $40, so again, I might wait for maybe like a year or two to let it go on rollback for like 32 or whatever if it does do that, and get it then. Here we have set 75312 Boba Fett Starship. It is based off the season 2 of The Mandalorian, and it comes with Boba Fett and his Mandalorian like gear, based off the show, and Beskar Mando. Now, this set has a lot of controversy around it, mostly because of the naming, because they removed the name. You know, it's called the Slave One, but it's called Boba Fett Starship. So yeah, in terms of in terms of like the build, I think I like it. I don't have one, and I do kind of like the concept of smaller ships like the X-wing and the TIE fighter that was released last year, and I don't have those. I don't think I'll get them. And in terms of this, people have said it's at Costco. It's been at Costco for $38, even though it's like supposed to technically release tomorrow. But if it's on sale for $38, I'll get it. But again, as I said earlier, I don't really like side builds like that are kind of like, I know it can like kind of stand it, but in terms, I don't really like side builds like that. I like this figure. The colors don't really match on that, but that's not too much of a problem for me. And if I get the Mandalorian Forge or Trouble on Tatooine, this will be just another character, you know, another duplicate, but he still has really nice prints. And in terms of like the sizing, you know, I think it's a good concept. I said that earlier, but now I have like the Razor Crest and other bigger ships like that where it just won't, in terms of size proportion with the other ships, I don't think it will look good. But hey, who knows? I might get it. Here we have set 75316, the Mandalorian Starfighter. It comes with Gar Saxon, a Mandalorian Loyalist, I think it is, and Bo-Katan. Comes with, you know, all those things you can attach to there, and the ship, and a brick separator. I really like this ship. I think I'm gonna get it. I want to get it. The characters, I love all of them, and I really like the way that this can like flip up and down. And yeah, I think in terms of pricing, it's okay. I think I'll ask for it for Christmas. And yeah, I don't really have much other to say about the ship other than it looks great. It looks great, and the characters are great. And yeah. Here we have set 75314, the Bad Batch Attack Shuttle, or the Havoc Marauder. It comes with the Bad Batch, excluding Omega, and Gonki. When this set first released, it had a lot of controversy around it, based off like the color. But I actually like the color of this, even though it might not be the most accurate. It's just that I like getting more ships other than like the gray and black or whatever than we usually get, like the Millennium Falcon or a Star or a TIE Fighter or like the Razor Crest. Like I like the different colors on ships. This has been said a lot before, but I kind of wish they didn't have the 2 speeder bikes and they just put more of the bricks into that build. In terms of minifigures, I think they should have included backpacks for Hunter and Echo. I made my own. I actually pre-ordered this. I got the shoe, Adidas shoe, like as a gift with purchase, and I really like it. So it's July 31st right now, so I'm just waiting on that, and I might have a review on that when I get it. So yeah, I have the 501st Battle Pack. I think every Lego Star Wars fan does, and in terms of that, that's okay. I guess I'll take another one, and I really like that speeder bike. I like the Mandalorian speeder bike, the Trouble on Tatooine one, kind of better, but I really like the color on that. And as I said earlier, I'm a sucker for all Lego Star Wars speeders. Tech has a little oversized helmet, but that's okay with me. I really love that Wrecker figure, and I love the use of the Iron Man helmet for that. Crosshair is okay. He's my favorite character, but I kind of wish they would have included him in his like Bad Batch gear, but I kind of get why they didn't. And then Gonk Droid, it's a Gonk Droid, so I'll take it. And I like that they included hair for those. And then it kind of looks weird like from here when you look on it from that way, but that's just, that's just Lego, cuz um you can't really get around that unless you make the wings double thick, but I don't even know how you would do that. But I really like this. As I said earlier, I pre-ordered it, so I guess we'll just wait and see. I might have a review on that, but yeah. Here is, I think this is the last set on the list. It is set 75315, the Imperial Light Cruiser Moff Gideon's, based off Mandalorian Season 2. This is $160 and comes with 5 figures: Mandalorian, Cara Dune, Fennec Shan, I think that's how you say it, Moff Gideon, and the Elite Dark Trooper, or whatever, and Grogu. This, I don't think I'll get this. I kind of do like the color, or like the shape of it, and as I said earlier, not really the color. But hey, it's just a Star Wars ship, so I guess that color's fine for me. People are saying these are kind of oversized, and now that I look at it more, it kind of is, but I don't think that's much of a problem for me. It's just that it doesn't really appeal to me. The minifigures are great. I don't have a Cara Dune, and I already talked about Mando. I already have a Grogu. I really love Fennec. I really love that helmet piece. Moff Gideon is fine. The Dark Trooper is cool, the helmet, but I just don't think this isn't really appealing for me for $160. I would rather get like the Millennium Falcon, which I got, and yeah. And a lot of people are saying stuff about the Darksaber and how they wish that it would have had a new mold, but I kind of get where Lego was coming from in terms of they want to keep the continuity the same, because then if they did that, they might think that people would want them to make molds of different like lightsabers, like Anakin, like an Anakin mold of Anakin's hilt of his lightsaber, maybe Obi-Wan. So I guess that's why they're just keeping it for continuity. I do, however, think that a Ninjago, you know how they have like those small bags of Ninjago. Wait here, get off the slideshow. Ninjago sword. Piece. So in terms of maybe like, I don't want to say necessarily that one, because I don't think that would work. It looks kind of too, but like one of these for like the Darksaber, I think would work way better instead of like just the stick thing for that. But overall, the insiding is kind of disappointing, but the Darksaber is okay. I don't really like it, but again, the characters are great. The build is cool. It's just not appealing to me as much as the other ones. And that was $160. That was $100. This is $60, which is a little pricey for me. That's why I'm gonna ask for it for Christmas. This was $50. People have said they found it at Costco for $38. So if I see it maybe on sale, I might get it. Maybe not. It might be an impulse buy that I might regret, or maybe not. And that was $40. As I said, I might wait for rollback for that. So overall, those are my thoughts of the entire wave. So yeah, if you have any questions or anything that you want to ask me in the comments, just ask them. Thank you for watching, and until next time, peace.